So we just got preview for the new hero next season. Although they haven't showed us their ability yet, we already know the synergies, and based off of these synergies, we can do some theory crafting already. And let's get started. First up, we have Astrid. Astrid has Mystifiers, Royal, Demon, and Monarch as her synergy. Now, unfortunately, Mystifier is the worst synergy right now. And I really want to make the joke that Mystifier equals bad, and Astrid is a Mystifier, so she's bad. Moving on to the next hero, but I believe it is not the case right here. And with the synergy Astrid has, I think she might be able to save Mystifier. Yeah, she's the last missing piece of the puzzle. Now, what do I mean by that? So this, I believe, is currently the strongest Mystifier team, and the missing hero here. I'm currently using Medusa ironically, but the missing hero should be Astrid. Why? So let's look at the synergies. So now we have 4 Mystifiers, 3 Monarch, 2 Celestial, and 1 Demon. So what are we missing? I think we really need the 2 demons really bad. That's why we have Medusa. That's why I want to use Medusa, despite she's like a epic hero. Yeah, she's not a legendary hero, but I still want to use it because we really need the 2 demon. So 2 demon will provide 20%. Provide 50% attack. Oh, sorry, 20% attack, and also provide 2 stack of Holy Shield. And Monarch is also an interesting trait because ally units will not take damage exceeding 16% of their max HP in a single instance of damage. So in this game, damages are usually really high. So like this kind of effect is really good. And not to mention that Mystifier from the trade itself, your allies will restore max HP every round. So like Monarch will prevent your unit from getting one shot, and your unit will heal back up naturally. And then we look at Astrid again. So she fits all the criteria. She's demon, she is also a monarch. So with her, we can have 3 monarch. We can have 4 monarch, which is further increase the like damage threshold, like the max damage your units can take in, as well as giving us 2 demon, and she's also a mystifier. So yeah, Astrid really good. She's gonna solve a lot of problem Mystifier have, and despite I don't see her ability yet, I think judging from the trait, she is gonna be the missing piece of Mystifier S tier. Okay, next up we have Ilawen. So Ilawen is an ethereal hero. And Ethereal, unlike Mystifier, is very good right now. It's one of the strongest synergies. But also, Ethereal doesn't need a new hero. So what I mean by that is Ethereal has Eudora, they have Dorabella and Katrina providing shield, and Karnak providing healing. And this one, Mastema, he can synergize with Eudora and with Enchanter synergy, and that can like confuse the enemy. So yeah, Ethereal is kind of already full of good units, and Ethereal also has troops, and we might sometimes want to use Macaria and like to have 2 demons. So there's already so many options in Ethereals, and there's also the new hero Lysandra. that I currently don't have, but she's also pretty good. And yeah, so 11 synergy doesn't synergize well with other ethereals like Phantom, like who's like there's no good Phantom hero in ethereal. The only one is Anubia, and she's not a really good one in my opinion. So yeah, judging from the synergy itself, 11 doesn't seem to provide much. So we'll have to wait and see her abilities. Now, the next hero is Ophelia. Ophelia is a Doomsayer hero, and she's also a demon, and this one is Enchanter. So this one is similar to Astrid, is really, really good. So in Doomsayer, we already have two demons, so this might not be as important, but in Doomsayer, we also already have two enchanters, and the two enchanters are Helios and Athena. Though, if we can get Ophelia, we will have an additional enchanter that will maybe pump up us to three enchanters, and that will make all your units damage has a 10% chance to confuse the target. And I'm also thinking about another interesting build, which is we pair up the three enchanters with Ophelia, and then we add Eudora and Mastema. So that will give us 5 enchanters and 3 Doomsayer and 2 demon, and that will be an enchanter team. And I think it might be really good. Our job is to confuse the enemies both in gameplay wise and psychologically. Yeah. So I think Ophelia is also really good. Not as impactful as Astrid to Doomsayer, but it's also really fun S tier. So it's either S or question mark because they might have some like very strange and powerful effect that can buff up. So by no means like allowing is 100% bad. Maybe she's even more broken than Eudora. Who knows? And next we have Christine. Christine is not a D&D hero. She's just a normal hero from the Verdian faction. And I think her trait is pretty good because Valianters could use some strikers. So what Valianters did was they can let me think. So Valianters, they will at 3 Valianters they will like increase the physical damage dealt by your whole team for 50%, and at 4 is even more. And then strikers is also increasing the damage. So in Valianters, we already have 2 strikers, a troops and a Nyx. If we can get another striker, we will be 3 strikers. So it's gonna be like a triangle, like a support package that increase your team's damage at first 4 round, also over time on the. And I think that can open up some interesting like gameplay. Also, since she's also a Verdian, she can synergize with Navi. As we know, Navi can sometimes has a chance to trigger like a AoE that kills everything. Tribal Fortitude, her passive whenever she deals damage, and one way to help her deal more damage is with the Verdian synergy. So maybe we can have a build with Navi and the new hero, and probably another demon hero, and like four Valianters plus Navi, and that might be really good. So yeah, this is all the heroes, and this might be A tier, whatever. So these are my impression. I think these heroes are all pretty interesting, and they might open up some like new team building possibility and hopefully shake up the meta a little bit. Yeah, thanks for watching.